Hi, my name is Jerry. This is just going to be documentation for, I guess, anybody that wants to know my story. A little bit about me. I'm almost 60 years old. About 6 months ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And so, of course, the doctors are wanting you to go through all kinds of chemo and stuff like that. And that's just not for me. I have decided to try my own remedies. And so this is just kind of going to be, like I said, a documentation about what I'm doing. No medical advice, obviously, but just what I'm doing in my life and how I'm handling things. So, a little bit more about me. I've been a school teacher for about 15 years. And so I've always had the summer to, do whatever basically I wanted. And so, I don't know, a bunch of years ago, I decided I was going to ride the Trail of Tears on my motorcycle solo by myself. So I did that. And when I came back, it was like, yeah, this is what I want to do a lot. I didn't want to stop doing it. I didn't want to come home. But I've since taken several more solo trips, long distance trips on my motorcycle. And so this year I'm going to do it again, and I'm taking in, I live in Texas, so I'm thinking it's going to be 10 states. I may be one or two off, one way or the other, but I'm going to be doing all the western states that are west and north of Texas. So one of the things that I'm doing while I'm taking this trip for specific places that I'm going to be going is I'm also a HOG member, which that's a Harley owners group. And through HOG, they have a program called Ride 365. And in that program, you can go to different places in each state, and they give you challenge coins if you take a picture and document that you were there. So in 2023, I rode the whole upper Northeast, did 17 states up there, and I've got those challenge coins. So I'm just trying to add to them and basically live while I still can. So the motorcycle that I'm going to be on is a 2012 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. It's, the one that the people call the old geezer bike. And I do mostly hammock camping. I will use Bunka for, some of my stays. But anytime that I ride solo, most of the time I just camp. I say solo. This year, I've got a passenger, and I don't know where she is. I've got my 6-month-old dachshund puppy. There she is. She's right there. She has already been to 3 states and has, a little over 6,000 miles on my Harley. So she's going to be going with me. And like I said, we're just going to document what happens, where I go, kind of my feelings from day to day. Because it's a roller coaster. Oh, I probably forgot to tell you guys this. The doctor that I went to, the oncologist that I went to, gave me 2 to 14 months to live. And that was back in around Thanksgiving of 2024. Right now, this is the last part of May in 2025. So I've already exceeded what they thought I was gonna go to for, a little ways. But like I said, I'm kind of doing my own thing with treatment, and we'll see if it works. If it does, great. If it don't, I don't feel like I've lost anything. I'm just gonna live until I don't. So I guess that's just an introduction. This is my very first video ever, anything like this. If you want to go on this journey with me, I would appreciate it. And like I said, it's just going to be the raw ups, the raw downs, what happens in between, what I see, what I do, how we live on the road, me and my dog. And hopefully, if there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing I am, maybe it'll be encouraging to you. I don't know if anybody else is doing anything like this, so I don't know, maybe I'm a pioneer. Hopefully the videos will get better as I go, if you guys will just stick with me. Right now it is Memorial Day weekend. This is a Sunday. Tomorrow it's supposed to be pouring down rain all day long, so I think I'm gonna leave for my trip on on Tuesday. So I think my plan for right now is just to get on and ride for a ways. There's really nothing to see in West Texas. It's hot, it's dry, it's flat. So I'm not going to be filming a whole lot of that part, but once I get into probably New Mexico, and especially my first camping spot, I will most likely show you guys my motorcycle. I'll show you my dog. I'll show you what I have brought as far as gear goes, and go from there. Even if nobody watches this, it's kind of for me. So I hope you guys can tag along, and I hope that it's enjoyable. I hope it inspires somebody, especially women, to get out and do your own thing. Don't be afraid to go and do things by yourself. Don't be afraid to go and do the things that you want to do. If you can't find somebody to go with you, go. Just go. It doesn't have to be on a motorcycle. It could be in an RV. It could be hiking. Whatever interest that you have. So, I guess the next time that I'm on here, I will not be in my backyard, and I'll be down the road a ways, and we'll see just exactly where I'm at and what I'm doing and what goes along. All right, thanks, and see you guys in a little while.